Hello again, 11 EBM. So, this is our lesson 2, the core principles of good corporate governance for business ethics and social responsibility. Okay, so we have social responsibility and business ethics. Social responsibility, okay, so this is an organization's obligation to maximize its positive impact on stakeholders and minimize its negative impact to the society and environment in general. Then corporate citizenship, often used to express the extent to which businesses strategically meet the economic, legal, ethical, and philanthropic responsibilities placed on them by various stakeholders. Okay, so issues on social responsibilities. We have loss of privacy for marketing. Okay, so loss of privacy for marketing purposes. So many consumers are shocked when they realize marketers are using cookies and other mechanisms to track their online activity. Okay, so companies that develop signals on their websites are more likely to establish trust with consumers, which could help to build mutually beneficial online relationships. That's why sometimes you have to wonder why there are a lot of numbers sending messages in your mobile offering you loans or offering you products. Then next one is consumer protection. So for consumer protection, this often occurs in the form of laws passed to protect consumers from unfair and deceptive business practices. So major areas of concern include deceptive advertising, disclosure, financial practices, what else? The quality and product safety. In deceptive marketing, for instance, i- covert covert marketing occurs when companies use promotional tools to make consumers believe the promotion is coming from an independent third party rather than from the company. Next one is sustainability. Okay, so we have sustainability. This is defined as the potential for the long-term well-being of the natural environment, including all biological entities as well as the mutually beneficial interactions among nature and individuals, organizations, and business strategies. Companies with effective environmental management systems certified with ISO 14001, an international environmental management standard, tend to have improved financial performance in the long run. Then we have corporate governance. Okay, so this involves the development of formal systems of accountability, oversight, and control. Strong corporate governance mechanisms remove the opportunity for employees to make unethical decisions. Additionally, firm with strong corporate governance mechanisms, okay, so that prompt them to disclose their social responsibility initiatives can establish legitimacy and trust among their stakeholders. Okay, when we say stakeholders, they are all the people concerned in the business, the owner, the employees, the investors, the customers, and the like. Evidence suggests caring that caring about the well-being of stakeholders leads to increased profits. Although the purpose of a stakeholder orientation is to maximize positive outcomes that meet stakeholder needs, the support that stakeholders have for companies they perceive to be socially responsible also serve to enhance the firm's profitability. Then good corporate governance. Uh, Good governance means that your business processes are aimed at producing results which meet the needs of the society and the organizational prosperity while making strategic resources. Being first practiced and influenced by leadership, okay, because strong leadership is needed to drive inspiration within an organization. The consistent application of these policies and principles, among other things, intends to create a healthy, compliant, transparent, and accountable corporate culture that is continuously reviewed and improved in order to ensure that your behavior aligns with the values your organization seeks to embody. A good corporate governance in all businesses and even in nonprofit organizations such as foundations is very important in order to build trust and confidence with the investors, the donors, and the community in general. Therefore, a good corporate governance builds the integrity of the institution. Okay, so good corporate governance is the cornerstone for success. It enables the creation of opportunities for growth and competitive advantage. It has become a key focus for business to position themselves favorably in order to withstand a difficult economic climate. Okay, so what are the benefits we can get from good governance? We have build moral, reputation, and legacy. Okay, so implementing procedures that support good governance enhances a company's identity. Okay, so where stakeholders and potential investors are confident to place increased level of trust in you. Okay, so which in turn allows you to develop stronger, long-standing relationships. Then we have also increased success rate for financial performance and enhances sustainability. Okay, so implementing protocol for good governance is intended to assist with being able to quickly identify issues as well as to quickly make decisions to resolve these potential issues, thus reducing the eventuality of crisis and the cost it bears. Then we have creates a greater ability to attract and retain talent. A significant focus has been placed on culture being a key contributing factor to the success of the company. Maintaining transparency surrounding fairness, accountability, and operations gives your employees a greater sense of responsibility. And of course, awareness as to where they are positioned to create value within the organization. Then it creates an effective framework aimed at meeting business objectives. Decision making that takes into consideration major stakeholders or stakeholders rather, such as employees, we have suppliers, and the community alike, has created a wider vision for successful results, providing each stakeholder with a percentage of valuable involvement creates a more accountable culture, generating a higher potential to reach objectives within an organization. Next one is creates more opportunities to gain a competitive advantage. Okay, so every industry is either constantly evolving or has the potential to evolve at a certain point. Adapting a good governance in creating an environment where its practices can be sustained is vital to ensuring that your organization is adaptable to change, thus providing a greater competitive advantage and chance at survival. Next one is creates more opportunities to gain a creates opportunities for investment rather creates opportunities for investment. An organization that represents stability and reliability increases its chances of attracting premium investors as well as increasing their opportunity to borrow funds at a better rate. Then lastly, provides a practical way to guide decision making at all levels. Okay, so uh, the ability to make informed decisions can quickly improve performance and reduce the effect of potential failures. One way to promote this kind of decision making ability is to ensure that information is readily available to key stakeholders. So there's an example for this is the culture of transparency. Okay, so therefore, strong corporate governance practices can increase the effectiveness and efficiency of business operations through instilled values that emanate from leadership throughout and has the potential to yield major benefits for an organization. Okay, so what are the key principles? Now let's move on to the core principles of good corporate governance. First is fairness. Okay, so fairness comes from the Old English word fager, which means pleasing or attractive. It is the quality of making judgments that are free from discrimination. Fairness in the context of a business organization involves balancing the interest involved in all decision making, including any decisions related to hiring, firing, including the investigatory process and the compensation and reward system. Okay, so hiring the right people is one of the most important decisions an organization makes. So it's the quality of making judgments that is free from discrimination. Next core principle is transparency. Okay, so transparency is defined as being authentic in the way an organization message themselves externally. Okay, so to stakeholders, to prospective customers and talent, and within the community. So it allows stakeholders to understand whether the activities of social institutions provide a genuine service to civil society and whether money is used appropriately. Thus, transparency means there is lack of hidden agendas or conditions. Okay, so there are no hidden agendas. There are no hidden conditions. Okay, so it's accompanied by the availability of full information required required of collaboration, cooperation, and collective decision making. So it's transparent. Whatever happens, everybody knows that's transparent. Then accountability is the next core principle of good corporate governance. Accountability is the obligation of an individual or organization to account for its activities, accept responsibility for them, and to disclose the results in a transparent manner. Accountability in the context of a business organization is the obligation to demonstrate that work has been conducted in compliance with agreed rules and standards, or to report fairly and accurately on performance results vis-a-vis mandated roles and or plans. Okay, so that is accountability, responsibility. Next core principle is stewardship. Okay, so in biblical terms, stewardship is defined as utilizing and managing all resources God provides for the glory of God and the betterment of His creation. The definition plays a critical role in today's business landscape. In the context of business organization, stewardship refers to taking responsibility for the business and the effects it has on the world around it. Okay, so this involves considering more than just the bottom line and looking at elements such as values, ethics, and morals. Okay, so those are the four core principles of good corporate governance. We have fairness, we have transparency, we have accountability, and stewardship. Okay, so good corporate governance, it's about being proper and prosper, doing the right thing as we prosper. Okay, so with that, everyone, thank you for listening, and hopefully you were able to gain insights. So I'll be posting this in your Google Classroom. Please comment in your Google Classroom the insights you've gained from this video, as well as if you have any clarifications or questions, please do post them there so that in our synchronous class we are going to discuss directly on the clarifications. With that, bye everyone and have a good day. So stay safe. God bless everyone.